Yo, yo, yo. Check, check. Think we're good. No, double check it. We are good. Yo. Hell yeah. Welcome. Wow. I guess you're actually awake, huh? Welcome, welcome. Please take a seat. Six PM. It's 11:11 here right now. AM. It's hot as fuck again. I think the setup's sweet. I keep having problems with the bottom camera. Looks alright. Yeah, I'm just been doing tracks all day, so I thought I might as well jump on for a bit while we're waiting for Champ. Fuck around for a bit. I've been working on an album with my friend, and I kind of took like maybe a month off just to kind of reset. Hell yeah, yeah, please. And yeah, just took a bit of time to reset and coming back to it, just doing some little touch ups and kind of getting it where it needs to be. We're probably still not going to drop for like another 5 or 6 months, but even just for my own sake, I feel good going into the new year, with just everything that we've done, like as finished off as it can be. But yeah, this is the song. Be interested to see what you think.
I never ran out of love. And the birds all singing. And my favorite song on the radio, turns out just living. And I just can't get enough. And the world keeps spinning. And my favorite song on the radio. Stress too much, been all in my head too much these days. Trying to test my luck, and my patience all at once like, hey, life crazy. Gotta hold my head, I can't budge, can't run away. And that's crazy, cause it's made me who I am. I can't love the change, but I want to change. Give me a 180 right now. And I ain't trying to stress you out like baby girl, I'm trying to stretch you out. But this life I live ain't going nowhere but over my head all down. Without knowing it ins or out, I made a name in the game, can't frown. Get out, get love. The world is waiting on you. Wake up, get out. The world is waiting.
Yeah, that's the vibe. Illegal use of but I think we're just gonna send it anyway. It's not a single, so. But yeah, that is. We got a little like, yo, Ben. Welcome, welcome. We're just fucking around. There's a bit of a pre-game while we're waiting for Champ. I probably come back on later as well, but yeah, we'll do like for the rest of the hour or to whenever Champ says he's ready to roll. I think he said he'd be like an hour, about 15 minutes ago, so we've got plenty of time. With this song for a while, we took these keys out. We felt like it was a bit much. And then we were in the studio, we played it to a few people that hadn't heard it for a while. And they were like, what the hell? Why'd you get rid of the keys? Why'd you do that? So we put him back in, and it definitely sounds way more fun and unique having him in there. It was pretty bare bones before. I was feeling like it felt really empty and kind of not quite finished, or it was like missing a bit of character or something. But yeah, now that we've got him back in there, chopped up and everything, it's so much better. I mean, dude, like I I probably could actually take you to Subway, but it's so goddamn hot that the entire house is like closed off. The aircon's going. I'm going nowhere today. It's still gonna get hotter for like, I don't know, 4 more hours. It's gonna keep getting hotter and hotter, so yeah, fuck that. Maybe I'll have to maybe I'll Uber Eats a Subway in. We'll do like an unboxing. I'm pretty sure we don't have turkey here. I'm pretty sure you can't get turkey on a sub. Don't think that exists. 82 Fahrenheit. I'm getting a little bit better at doing the conversions by not looking it up. But I think it's probably like 88 to 90 here at the moment. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, the sun's gone, eh? That is pretty wild. That is hot as fuck. The last maybe 3 nights here have been so cooked. I feel like maybe a week or two ago I was just still wearing I was wearing jeans and shit, and then all of a sudden it just got wild. I'm kind of digging where this song's at. It's really short. It's not a single or anything. It's just an extra vibe for the album. We had a longer version. You know, there's been like 20 versions of this song, but there was a longer version, and it just felt like it was kind of just doing the same thing over and over. So we just kind of went no BS, just all the good bits. And so it's only 1:10, but it's gonna be a super high track list with like not many super high track list with short songs is what I'm trying to say. The old brain rot meta. But the vocal recording for this one is kind of like of a lower quality. I didn't do the recording for this in my place. So it's kind of the vocals are kind of feeling not quite as clear as maybe some of the other songs, but I think it's about as good as I'm gonna get it. And at least they're very manipulated, especially all the pitch down stuff.
Now, and I ain't trying to stress you out, but this life I live ain't going nowhere from. Get out, get love.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's super low. We can fix that. Check, 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 check. Hey, hey, hey. All right, one sec.
Now, and I ain't trying to stress you out like baby girl, I'm trying to stretch you out. But this life I live ain't going nowhere but over my head or down. Without knowing it ins or out, I'm made a name in the game can't frown.
All right, that is definitely louder for the session. I've just got to get me up as well now. Look at this light. Hang on. I've got you like half screening my OBS right now. And put it where the action's at. Here you go, Ben. We can make OBS feel less scary for you at the same time. We can do this together. I don't know what I'm doing, but for it being easy enough. Yeah, here we go. I wonder what it wants me to. I wonder what it'll cap the decibel increase at. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Oh, I'm turning the wrong. I'm not even turning the right one up. Supposed to be an audio engineer. Check, 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 check. No. Check, 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 check. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. It worked. Oh, amazing. Oh, Ben, thank you so much for that. I'm still kind of dialing everything in here, so that's so good to know. Plus it will just open back up the same next time, so gotta love that. Quieter than Jeff is wild. We got to do something about that. I'm pretty sure I can change my. Pretty sure I can do whatever I want with my like volume levels in here.
But it's life I live ain't going nowhere but over my head or down. Without knowing it ins or out, I'm made a name in the game can't frown.
Very good. Also, camera B still cooperating over here. I haven't heard any angry beeps or anything yet, so. Alright, I'm just gonna bring this up for like 2 seconds and just do a little like review of the vocal tone, do a bit of EQ quickly while we run through it. And then I found a pretty cool sample before. I might just pull up the sample and mess around for like a little bit. I got I've done maybe 2 where I've played a lot of a YouTube thing out and it demonetized the streams. Not that they were, I can't imagine they were monetized anyway, but yeah, I was like, damn, I didn't know it was like that. I should be making my own clips. It's alright. I don't know how many streams in we are, but this is like there's like maybe 10 or something. So I'm going to kind of still dial everything in and get everything going good and kind of get good at talking on the fly and doing everything. And then hopefully I can just actually clip things that happen rather than having to spend the time stitching like 400 things together. Yeah. Yeah, we can, a house tour, we can fully do that. We can definitely do that. It's gonna be a little less entertaining because of it looks like we're about to get nuked or something, the way we've got everything like closed up and boarded up outside, but yes, we can definitely do that. Oh, actually, I'm not on the phone. Fuck. I don't know if we can do that. I think all I can do is take you as far as the GoPro, as far as the webcam will go, without stopping the stream. But hang on. I can give you a studio tour, that's about it. Let's see. Alright, hell yeah. I'm on like a few seconds delay, so... Alright, we've got... Alright, yes, okay. Interface. Compressor. Blah, blah, blah. Computer. I'm using a trash can Mac Pro. Yes, yes. Hella infinite amount of clothing / soundproofing. Some kind of like camera inception. Nice, they're like having a moment with each other. Alpha 80s for the yeah, this is the best I can do. Alpha 80s for the monitors. They're great. All the keys and shit. All the synths. There's like a million more things. But I don't have the I don't have the length for it. But there's my bass and my Strat living around there, some extra keyboards and shit. There's some like electronic drums. I used to work for a music store, so I have a lot of shit. I kind of wish I was, they're all Kill Tony, they're all customs. I have every color of the rainbow in KT customs. I fuck the camera up. Really, really nice. You can kind of, like I'm at the shops, I guess. There's a nice bridge and the bay and everything. It's pretty sweet. You're just gonna have to imagine it. Yeah, come through. I would say if you are into, unless you're really into nightclubs, then Sydney is definitely the spot. That's definitely where you want to go. Otherwise, go to Melbourne and take hella drugs and listen to crazy dance music. What do we got? It's 11:30 a.m. here now, or where the hell I'm at. But I'm just gonna listen to this song quickly. I'll show everyone that has just come in, and then yeah, I'll switch it up, and I'm gonna try something else as well. Helping me fix the audio legend.
I never ran out of love. And the birds are singing. And my favorite song on the radio. Turns out just living. And I just can't get enough. And the world keeps spinning. And my favorite song on the radio. Stress too much. Been all in my head too much these days. Try and test my luck. And my patience all at once like, hey, life crazy. Gotta hold my head, I can't budge, can't run away. And that's crazy, cause it's made me who I am. I can't love the change, but I want to change. Give me a 180 right now. And I'm trying to stress you out like baby girl, I'm trying to stretch you out. But this life I live ain't going nowhere but over my head or down. Without knowing it ins or out, I made a name in the game, can't frown. Get out, get love. The world is waiting on you.
Oh yeah, the vocals can be better. The vocals can be a bit cleaner. We found a nice little spot that we brought down for that playthrough there, but yeah, I think when it gets to this later stage, you really don't want to do too much at once. Hey Ty, welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, you kind of don't want to over. Well, we kind of already have processed the vocals a lot, so you kind of don't want to do too much in one go. You don't want to overdo it. So I'd rather slightly underdo it and come back, later today or something and have some clarity. Anyway, we're gonna start fresh. We're gonna fuck around for half an hour. I found this crazy song before. Couldn't tell you anything about it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here is the English wording of it. If you're seeing what I'm doing right now, you didn't see this. It's AI, what you're seeing right now. It's not happening. Dude, I never know if the pop-up is the actual download or if I'm... Oh my god, this doesn't look good. Run away. Where the fuck is YT3 made at? None of this... What's all these Y2... Where's our trusty friend, bro? These ones get destroyed too quickly. Yeah, I went to uni for like this shit, and we had to do an assignment on like MP3s versus WAVs versus MP4s, blah blah blah. They all look the same as well. No. How am I supposed to know? And yeah, like at the end of the day, no one can tell the fucking difference. And more so, right now is if you were, ooh, not a bad shout, there, Ty. I don't know what the fuck is I don't know why that's a problem though. All my night, I usually go for the blue ones. No blue ones in sight. They must have hit 'em hard recently. Oh, yeah, we could do that, but oh, hello, there she is in all her glory. By the way, just a reminder that I'm not doing any of this. This is I've been commandeered. Well, yep, there we go. That's why we have the security. Yes. If that isn't it, I don't know what is. I don't know why I had to specify the search as the specific website to get that, because I would always just have that one come up within like the top 3 or 4. It's a competitive game these days, being a YouTube converter. Alright, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure exactly the country of origin of this. Obviously, it's Arabic and the language is in Arabic of some capacity. But it just came up on my feed, and there was this one crazy little sequence in it, as well as like a nice intro or a nice bit going into that I was like pretty impressed with. That's the one. Wow, it's kind of already it's basically the default tempo. Oh no, it's not. It's not too far off. So this guy. Yeah, I'll show you a bit more of the sample in just one sec, but thank you, B&W. Is it a perfect 8? There's no way. There's no way it's that good out the box. Oh no, we over... Yes. I think she starts singing at the end there. I wouldn't be opposed to having her do a little one thing there, but I'm not loving that specifically that one thing that she does. That one word she says. But there's like this cool guitar and like that there would be a crazy intro to a rap beat. That would go so hard. I'd have to do some quick maths on how long it is versus how copyright strikeable the sample is, etc. It is what do we got? 150 to 205. I think 15 seconds is a bit dangerous. You'd probably get screwed trying to do a full sample of that. Unless we use some of our secret ways to manipulate it, but I'm not that fussed. Probably wouldn't use it in that way. Just a random thought though, actually. I guess it would be based on the source material of like whatever the 10 or 15 second or 8-second limit of how long you can sample a straight up unedited piece of somebody else's audio without it, and once it becomes like you have to compensate them. And I just had a thought, what if I just stretched it in and I made it play really fast? But I think it's based on the source material, so that wouldn't really help, would it? I'd just be playing even more of their song in the same amount of time, making it worse. In this next part of the song here, there was a couple of little bits in between her singing with some strings, and I thought that might be a cool fill to like build on this little chop we've got. I think she's singing over them though. It might even be more interesting to have those string chops with her voice over them. I'm just what like theorizing. Maybe if you're chopping it off mid-word there, if she's saying kind of a harsh syllable, it might be a bit weird. But we'll keep going into the sample, see if we do get a clean strings for a moment. This one's not bad though. That one's pretty good too. Maybe something at the end of the bar here. Oh, was that it? It kind of comes in here, eh? It still might be the cleanest cut of that. We'll get the 4-bar loop, and then we'll have to stretch it. Yeah, something like that. We only left ourselves like a half a bar here, so it might work. Oh, it's not. It's the highs. We wanted the and we wanted the lower ones. We wanted these. All right, where was the nice one? 2 syllables. That one's pretty good. Some kind of weird brass going on in the background there. I don't know what in the world that is. It's really quiet. Almost sounds like car horns, traffic. Something going on in the in the world outside. Yeah, and we're super slow still here. Let's go a bit faster than that. I think 140. Falls a little behind there, hey. Oh man, you touch one, you always have to warp them all. Yeah, let's just lock them all in. We can give it some feel later. I think I'd rather just have it nice and gridded up. Yeah, when you take like a recording like this, especially of like a single instrument, and you start warping it to the grid like that, it can take away the feel. But we're probably going to stitch like 1,000 samples together right now, so I would rather have it locked in, and then we can go back in and put some feel into it later once we know where everything's going to sit. What are we... Alright, I might just turn the top one off for a sec. I was thinking maybe that little guitar tail could be a nice little layer, but probably just unnecessary. Oh, what if we do 1 on, 1 off? Hang on, I've got to just chop it to grid first. I'm getting ahead of myself. I think that could be sick though. Yeah, so this is running a little quick. I think that's it. Might I check it with a click? Just kind of like having a bit of, that's the snare that's within the beat. A little tambourine and the claps and stuff. She's got a little bit of... Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Something like that. Maybe killing this as well. I mean, removing that. I don't know if we're on the right track, but we're going to give that a try. And then the other one. I think we might have to do a little searching to find some replacements for these little bits at the end of the bars here. But we might be onto something here. I think that one kind of fits. I think we still need to be faster as well. That's maybe a bit much. We're sitting like around 150, 155 BPM. It's probably more like 75, 80 in the way that we might present it. But I would rather have it doubled so that I can zoom in and have a finer grid to work with. Just by default without having to change anything. Put these on a different thing. Now we're just going to quickly check our other ones of these. That one might be better. Same as the syllable at the end. What's up, Haley? Thanks for coming by. Also, you're not in the... You said you went in the Discord, so that's really nice work there. I don't know what time of day it is for you, but it's almost midday here now on Sunday. I think that's a nicer one. She's got a little bit of swing. She's coming a little bit late there. Alright. Not going to force that too hard. I'm just going to... yeah, hell yeah. Oh, it's good to know that YouTube likes me enough to present me on a feed that you can scroll through. Yeah, I'm going to have a... We're going to go further into the sample, I think. It's a bit too much dissonance there. Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for. Yes, yes, thank you. You don't know if you don't ask. That's what they say. Oops. Almost 5 p.m. Oregon. I'm in the YouTube happy place. Amazing. Wow, it feels great. It's all I've ever wanted. Yeah, am I doing like later on the 3rd, on the 4th, I mean? It just sounds like a re-chop. It just sounds like a re-chop. Could work. We keep looking. Usually a lot of these, when I see the smaller waveform up here, I know we're going into a section that is probably more usable because there's less going on. Ooh. Nice. Stacking random Legos over here. Champ, does that mean you're ready to roll? We've just been hanging out, getting G'd up for the show. Not yet. Okay, no worries. Little guitar fill is nice. We'll use that. Just needs a warp. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, just stretching it so it's in time with the actual BPM. And then this guy. I don't mind the little kind of... Okay, about 30 minutes. Yeah, too easy. Enjoy your food. Don't hate the You got a little voice trying to sneak in at the end there. I think it's about there. See how it goes if we try and get rid of her. Oh, so clean. To make a comment, then champ stream. You should definitely feel comfortable doing that. Yeah, everyone's so good. Is it is it the fact, Haley, that there's so many mods? They could just make you a mod. That will make you feel feel more at home. All right, this has got to be at the end of the bar, right? this longer one. I'm going to take that out for a sec. Not sure how we evolve that into an 8 or a 16, but having the two different string fills. Yeah, that. We double these. It might be a little might be getting a little boom bappy with the chops there, a little MPC drum machiney. But I think a part of the magic of trying to do what we're doing right now, but good, is not overthinking some of these things. If it kind of sounds interesting, just do it and throw everything in there, and then you can take as much away as possible to yeah, could work. Absurd. Hell yeah. Welcome. I feel like I'm looking on a bit of an angle with this camera here. After I gave the very limited studio tour before. Some real belief in the cause. Yeah, maybe not even the double, and just the ones not putting in work. Maybe even this one. Yeah. Kind of sounding alright, actually. Gotta trust the process, you know? Love that little fill. Something like that. It's crazy that that's the goes back there and then goes into those strings. It's just a really interesting and the strings are very empty, but they feel pretty powerful because they're coming from such a different place to where everything else is at. Bring these guys up. Put an EQ on that. Take away all the bass and all the lows. In the way that it's do I wonder if I have like a bit of a pack of like 2000s R&B acapellas. So it's worth a nah, nothing in that pack. Look, after how embarrassingly hard I struggled on the unspoken YouTube to MP3 before, I think I'm gonna not download another file right now. I'll retire at that. See how we kind of got it one. Actually, let me simplify the grid. We got 1, 2. Oops. Yeah, pretty good. And I think it's going to be very easy to do various chops in the second half of these to kind of, especially on this one, because we might do a little variation to then start the loop again. But the one little bit is probably better use in this part or this part. probably going to sound better in the other bit though. Sometimes I find that just all the samples keep just sliding perfectly into the same spot as all the other samples. That sounds nicer. Lost in the mix when it has to sit below some of these other elements. Yeah, why is it wants to be so loud? Not sure that it suits the transition going into this kind of variated part, but alright, similar again. I think this might be a nicer chop than the other long one that we have before, which we also still haven't found the right home for yet. Oh yeah, it's this one doing that, hey. If it happens a bit sooner, and then maybe we can cut it out, cut it earlier. Do we dare pitch it? It might sound weird. And just way quieter, I think. Those ones are just background. That one maybe sounds better on the second half. Man, I can't believe how hot it is already. It's midday. All right. We grouped those. We're going to apply a couple of things to it. Yeah, I do have AC. This is actually the only room in the house that has like a proper installed AC. So we're good. It's a pretty big room though, so it's kind of struggling to kind of keep it under control. But that's all right. I'm surviving. Yes, I'm going to affect these samples a little bit and maybe try and give them some more character. And when you kind of take all these different bits and pieces and you do some effects, not individually, but on the entire group that they're kept within, sometimes I can kind of unify them a little bit more and make them make a bit more sense together. I'm also going to take a little bit of the low end out, a bit of the bass and things. See, that is just the bass. And we're going to do all of that ourselves, so it's not really necessary to have that kept in the sample. There's a little bit of cuppiness around like 1.5K. Yeah, somewhere around there. Take a bit of sting out of that. All right. That's our EQ. We got RC20 it. Put some kind of more interesting effects in. Not crazy on doing any reverb on sample chops like this. Kind of makes the tails ring out, and it kind of doesn't feel like it's chopped and manipulated to the extent it's at. But I'm probably going to turn all these other effects off. I just really like the wobble in this specific. So if I turn it up heaps. Catch a Haley, enjoy yourself. Have a nice night. Thanks for coming through. I wonder how close we are to champ time. Has to be pretty close. Definitely not going to use the kind of bendy, wobbly thing that much, but that's it in a more significant way so you can hear. Yeah, probably something like that. All right. Do one last little check. Make sure we're not missing anything. It's pretty chill. Don't mind that. Ooh. We're just like a little crow right now, just going out and finding shiny shit that we think might work in the nest, you know. And even when we don't know, we're bringing it back to the nest anyway to find out. Yeah, I don't know if this one's gonna work. Maybe just the two there. Up an oct. At the end here. Yeah, we like that. Throw it in the group. I think it's probably about, other than that one nice bit there, probably about as much as we're going to get. Check these little quiet parts. Kind of more of the same. Long soft bar. Wow. They had to bless us with a full-on solo guitar right at the end there. I'm glad we looked. I really like the low note near the end there. Oops. Yeah, maybe the last four here. Oh yeah, maybe even this one. Oh, it goes. It actually goes to the note I want, but starts. I think I want a lower note there. I think it's too low. Oh. How's it sound with everything else? Maybe. Something about this crossover, this crossfade here. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, what is the rest of this? Don't mind it. We're going lower though. Yeah. Maybe we try just bringing that across, redoing that. What about up an octave there? Yeah. I like the combination of notes across these two lines, but it does start sounding a bit compromised. It's because it's got that little inflection in it. It's like a little wobble. Yeah, what if it was fully... Couldn't go that low, eh? Oh, or could we? Could we do it twice? Nah, come back up an octave for that one. We do the slide at the end for sake of simplicity. I don't know what the note is, let's guess. -12. Yes, that was it. Yeah. Something like that. It is still kind of feeling a bit boom bappy, but we are doing we are chopping samples in such a fashion. But really this can be any context that we want it to be. So I'm not going to lock it into anything too soon. Yeah, that note is a nice bass line, but that's not matching the sample. Not bad. Is even going up even an octave higher on this one. We might be pushing our luck. No, it's at a -7, so -7 plus 12 plus 5 equals +5. Yeah, going up to that higher one, I think in the long run will have a nicer aesthetic to it. It doesn't quite sound as nice of a quality when we're pitching it up so high from its original that it kind of starts sounding a bit weird, but we can do a little bit of tone work to accommodate that. What matters the most, especially right now, is that stuff sounds interesting and ear-catching and exciting, and that the textures and the aesthetic and the groove and things are nice. Everything else we can do to accommodate anything that we might overlook or not put as much time into now. Also, we kind of don't want to put that much time into that stuff now because you can end up going around in circles while you're trying to get your ideas down, while you're vibing the sample and kind of finding a pocket like we slowly are. Might leave this one lower. Yeah, still a bit unsure of this note. Gonna leave it off for a moment. These two we're gonna group, but we're gonna treat differently to everything else because they are bass notes. We're still gonna affect the bass in a way where we're kind of taking some low end away, but if you remember our group that had the samples in it, we took all the low end away, so it's gonna make these sound crappy if we put those in that group. They need their own care and love and tone work. Having said that, we might use the same wobbly machine and the limiter, and we'll put that on these basses as well so that they match each other. Yeah, see, there's all the bass gone, but we can fix that. Take that away. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Nice to have you here. We're just hanging out. We're waiting for Champ to kick off. It's almost that time. And yeah, I just pulled a random song from my YouTube feed into the sesh. Just messing around. Something loosely Arabic. I was listening to some Syrian music the other day. So if I had to guess, I would say that YouTube thinks I want more of that. And honestly, YouTube would be right about that, because this was a fire one. Oh, I realized we still got all of those busier guitar notes as well. We might be able to find some chords where we can cut single bits out of those, but just quickly we're gonna finish touching up these bass thingies here. Kind of sound a bit springy, which we don't want. Yes. I think that's kind of where we want to be. Maybe even a lower note here leading into this might make more sense. Where are we at? Hey! The flare has been sent into the sky. It is officially time for the Champ stream. So yeah, honestly, as soon as he's done, I'll just come back on again, because it's only 12:30 in the afternoon for me. So I'm gonna kick back and enjoy Summer Champ's stream, and then I'll get back into this, so that when he ends, I can just come back on, and I'll double with Jeffy Boy. Especially after yesterday's stream was a real snoozer. It was, but the fucking sleep token into the Christmas carols really fucked the vibe up. Everyone was running away. But yeah, and maybe I'll probably put another half an hour into this at some point before I come back on. So maybe I'll have something cool, a cool update to show in regards to where this is going. Because I can hear where it's going, but it's not there yet. So I want you to hear what I can hear. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. We'll come back soon. And yeah, I'll see you at Champs. Oh hell yeah, we did it. We did over an hour 15. That's sweet. All right. Goodbye.